My name is Ashton Jacobs, history's greatest monster. And I have an opponent tonight, Rex Andrews. But tonight, you will see the true pandemonium will become your demise.
What a night for us to be here. It's going to be a great night. Hurricane Pro, Jim, you and I back in the hot seat.
Well, you know, we want to take an opportunity to welcome everybody to Hurricane Pro Wrestling. I'm Jim Dixon, like you said earlier, and you're my broadcasting partner tonight, Chad Cooper. Coop, we go back a long ways.
Yeah, we do. I'm good to be back in the hot seat, and tonight we've got a heck of a main event. AJ Rush defends his Cruiserweight title in a Gauntlet match. We're going to find out what kind of champion AJ Rush is, and we're going to see if he walks out of the Beaumont Civic Center with that strap.
Well, you know, I tell you, it's going to be a tough task for him. He's a fighting champion, been the champ for 13 months now, and tonight it's iffy whether he comes out with a belt or not. So we're going to see that tonight. Also, we're going to see Ashton Jacobs go one-on-one with the reality of wrestling star. He's the TV champion over there, Rex Andrews. Could you see coming out to the ring now, Ashton Jacobs? And you can hear the crowd. They refer to him as Barbie.
I don't know why. I like the guy. I think he's got fantastic hair. He's got great ability. I love his boots. I love his outfit. The guy's a little off his rocker a little bit, but this is what Hurricane Pro needs, somebody like Ashton Jacobs.
Well, you know, I'll tell you, there's no doubt about it, he's a tough kid. He's tough. He's been in the ring for a while now. He's a second-generation star. His dad, Major Mark, champion here one time.
Yeah, didn't they have a feud? What happened to his dad? Why did he run off and leave his son like this?
Well, you know, he's not the first time. He's a combat veteran. He had to leave his son for combat.
That's not a good excuse. You got to be here and be a fatherly figure.
Well, you and I have to disagree on that one. Now comes his opponent. He is the reality of wrestling television champion right now, Rex Andrews. And you can see a lot of people here know who Rex is. They watch him on TV.
I think you and Rex go back a long way. Is that right?
I've known this kid for years and years. I've seen him develop. I've seen him get better. And right now, he's a very number one star right now. He's really a top challenger.
Well, this is Hurricane Pro. We're going to see what he's got under these lights right here because Ashton Jacobs is no pushover.
He is no pushover. And the crowd here in Beaumont, they will either treat him well or treat him really badly depending on how he performs for him tonight. He could be a star anywhere else and come to Beaumont and not be a star at all. Looks like Ashton Jacobs is kind of working in delay here. I'm not sure if Rex Andrews knows how to deal with this style. Oh, there we go. A little collar and elbow tie up. Rex Andrews gets an early advantage, twisting that arm. Referee walking around checking to make sure there's no shenanigans going on.
And there's a lot of hair that Ashton Jacobs has that Rex Andrews is probably going to use, just like right there. It looked like he grabbed a handful, and now he's trying a submission maneuver.
Well, I didn't see a handful of hair, but, you know, all that hair, you're right, he probably could grab a handful of it, you never notice. The hand would just disappear.
I think that's what Ashton Jacobs says. So, yeah, look.
Oh, that's just wrong. I wonder if he's like Samson. If he gets a haircut, he loses his power.
If it doesn't fit, you must have quit. And I tell you, you got a handful of hair right there, and he pulled it out. Evidence speaks for itself. Case closed.
Okay, no way, OJ, no way.
Judge Ito.
Well, the referee on top of the action there, making sure that if it happened, it didn't happen again. Look at that. Nice reversal. Rex Andrews. Oh, it takes him down.
Have to give him some credit on that. A nice, sharp move there.
And that's what we were talking about earlier, the experience this kid's gotten in the last few years. I've seen him step up, and, like I said, he's the Reality of Wrestling heavyweight television champion. And I would be surprised to see him someday have a little bit more recognition.
Well, first things first, he's got to get through the man, Ashton Jacobs, right here. I mean, all those fancy moves right here. I don't know if that's going to cut it. But I'll tell you this much, I'm really, really disappointed that Major Mark deserted his son here in Hurricane Pro Wrestling. He's got to teach this guy some lessons. That's the only way you pass the generation of fatherhood and growing up as a professional wrestler, and Ashton's having to do it by himself. That's wrong.
Well, could give it a rest, will you? I mean, the fact that Ashton is as good as he is now is because of what his father taught him. And he got too big for his britches and had to take his dad on. You always wonder, the student becomes the teacher and the teacher becomes the student.
Well, right about now would be a good time for Major Mark to be here and helping his son, because it's not going too well for Ashton Jacobs.
Well, you're right. Rex Andrews definitely taking it to Ashton. Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness. What's he going to do? Oh, he got too close to the rope, and Ashton did get a chance to grab the rope. And oh, my goodness. Wow.
Great move there by Ashton.
Right in the back of the head, and that's going to slow you down. I don't care who you are. Ashton setting him up. Wow, nice suplex. And I think Ashton's beginning to turn the corner on this one. Well, he's never going to pin Rex Andrews with a cover like that.
Well, not with a slow cover like this. This guy must work for the NFL and Roger Goodell. Slow as Christmas.
Are you making fun of our referees again?
Absolutely. Somebody's got to.
The man's a professional. Well, I mean, he gets paid. A big knee to the back. Oh, wow, my goodness. That is going to hurt. He's going to be sore for a day or two after that. And you can see in the face of Rex Andrews, this beginning to take the toll on him. I think that was just almost desperation trying to get Ashton Jacobs away from him. Oh, my.
Nice.
You see his head whip? Wow. It's a wonder it didn't knock him unconscious.
Well, the referee should be down there checking on it, but I think Ashton Jacobs is making a mistake right here and not pouncing on Rex.
Well, I'll give you that. When you have a man, slow down like that, you need to take advantage of it. And that may be because of some of his inexperience. Oh, my. And you see Rex Andrews still suffering from that turnbuckle. Oh, and it did a drop kick, but I don't think it took much out of Ashton Jacobs. Oh, my, bridge. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. I think Ashton still has a lot left in the tank.
He's going to have to come up with a Hail Mary plan right here. And there it is.
Big elbow right in the face. Rex rolling behind. There's a turnaround. Oh, big power slam. And once again, Ashton taking his time. And he only got a 2 count out of that. You're right, though. I think if he pounced on him a little faster, he might get a 3 out of that.
And you touched on it, Jim. You talk about experience. Maybe that would have come if his dad would have been here helping the young man blossom into a professional wrestler.
Wow, really?
The crowd has turned on him. He needs his father in his corner, but instead, he ran off.
Somebody should buy a Father's Day card for him. Just buy him a Father's Day card and send it to Major Mark. Said love Ashton and see if that takes care of the problem.
I don't know where to send it. You're going to have to help me.
Well, Ashton behind him, he's getting a little finger in the face from Rex Andrews. Oh, wow, right in the face. That wasn't even pretty.
You talked about the television champion title that Rex Andrews has held. He's also been all over the world, Jim. He's been a trainer for Great Khali in India, Great Khali's Indian school. Been a great job.
Well, he has shown me a lot. Like I said, I've known this kid a long time. He's better now than he ever has been. He's getting better with every match. And you can see right there, he's taking somebody like Ashton Jacobs and taking this kid to school.
And I'll have to give the kid credit. That was a great move.
Oh, wow, look at that clothesline.
Oh,
And look at the hair fly. Oh, he's going to try this again. He tried it earlier. Oh, wow. Rolled about 1, 2. Oh,
what a kick out.
wow. He's got him in a submission armbar.
This is something we see in MMA all the time, Jim. Great.
Ashton reversed it on him and had Rex Andrews down for a 2 count. He rolled him up, 2, and a 2 count. Oh, wow. Big back elbow. Ashton Jacobs getting setting him up, hooked him 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Well, I tell you, Rex Andrews pulled that one out, or rather Ashton Jacobs did.
World ender.
Almost broke my
Hello, Hurricane Pro Wrestling fans. Tonight we have the Cruiserweight Champion, AJ Rush. AJ, come on. Tonight, you're defending that championship. You've defended it against many times. What's different about tonight?
Tonight, Jim, tonight is different because tonight is a Cruiserweight Gauntlet match. This is unlike any other match I've had to defend this championship in. I don't have just 1 or 2 or 3 opponents. I have 5 different opponents, and some of these guys I've never faced before. But I am confident that I can walk in the Cruiserweight Champion, and I'm going to walk out the Cruiserweight Champion, just like I have for the past 13 months.
Well, Coop, we got the Gauntlet match coming up for the Cruiserweight Championship.
And from my understanding, it's been years since Hurricane Pro, dating back to the Gulf Coast Promo Pro days, that you've had a gauntlet match.
Oh, yeah. First entrant in the Gauntlet match, newcomer to Hurricane Pro, Eric Shadows.
And his opponent from way out there,
And out comes Asteria Galactica.
Oh, brother.
And if you call him Power Ranger again, I'm gonna turn your microphone off.
Well, I'll refrain from that for the time being, but I will say this. The last Hurricane Pro show that I was at and I attended, I was very impressed with Estrella. We'll see if Galactica can run the gauntlet here.
Well, you know, our Gauntlet match is going to be simple. These two face each other. The winner will face another person and another person, and eventually, at the end of the night, we'll either decide whether AJ Rush remains the Cruiserweight Champion or if he winds up giving it up.
Oh!
And he's been the champ for 13 months now. It's going to be a very difficult challenge to take it for him tonight and for whoever winds up having to face him.
Shadow's a high flyer here. Was able to speak to this young man earlier. He said he loves to strike, both Muay Thai and use the hands and feet, legs.
Oh, when you said strike, I thought you meant he was a union worker.
That too. Oh!
Wow, Australia getting... Man, Eric Shadows is impressing me with there early on. Wow! Man, you can hear that all the way over here, that big boot to the back. Oh, a 2 count. Senior referee radio going down, taking that second check. Oh my, right on the middle rope.
Oh,
wow.
look out.
And it landed right on this hard floor here at the Beaumont Civic Center. And let me tell you, that floor is hard.
Oh, look out.
And Estrella Galactica may come from way out there, but he come flying through the ropes at that point.
Nice recovery there by Shadows, who has wrestled all over the state of Texas. Nice move there on the apron, the hardest part of the squared circle. Actually won an event called the Triple Crown here in the state of Texas.
I have heard of that, absolutely. Look at on the top rope. Where's he going to do? Oh, and Galactica got out of the way just in time. Wow. Bending 1, 2. Only a 2 count. That's a nice bridge.
Shadows is going to learn that radio is operating on an AM frequency, so he's going to have to be a little slower when he's trying to explain things to the senior official here at Hurricane Pro Radio.
Wow, Coop, really? You know, I feel like I would be singing that a lot.
I believe I took that from your line. Who was that? Who am I, writing presidential speeches now? I'm taking it from you.
And he's not AM, he's not FM, he's more like PM.
There you go.
Oh my goodness! And he tried to use the foot, and
nice stomp.
Look how fast that guy is. I mean, he's like a blur. Hook the leg. 1, 2. Oh, that was very close. Look at that. And you say what you want to about radio. He was right down there. On there.
Well, the problem is I don't know if radio can count to 3. It's probably been forever since he has counted that high.
Well, it doesn't happen often, but he does get to 3.
Now look, Galactica's trying to rest right here. Shadows wants the match to move forward, and Galactica's resting against the ropes.
Well, his neck was against the ropes, and Eric Shadows was leaning on him, trying to choke him. Referee was not going to let that happen. Wow, big boot to the face. And that slowed down Eric Shadows right there. That's probably what he needed to slow him down a little bit.
Going back to the top, Jim.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. And Galactus able to take off after he slowed down Eric Shadows because he was moving so fast earlier. He just needed to get him down a little bit, slow him down, and he was able to start getting a little offense.
Oh,
wow. And that was a nice tornado DDT right there.
Took more out of Shadows than Galactica. It looks like he's got the upper hand here. Our first 2 participants of the Hurricane Pro Cruiserweight Gauntlet match. Oh!
Wow! Somebody call a chiropractor. That is going to take some starch out of Galactica.
Very nice maneuver by the newcomer. And then he's going to take his chances to the top rope here, Jim.
Oh, what's he going to do? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. And Galactica got out of there just in the nick of time.
Oh!
Covered him. 1, 2, 3.
The sliced bread did it.
Wow. Well, that's our first. So who's going to come up next in the Gauntlet match?
Some of these dummies out in the crowd think that Galactica's the new Cruiserweight champion.
No, I don't think they think. They just go with the Gauntlet match. So who's coming out next, Coop?
I'm afraid to even look or ask. Fresca, another newcomer here to Hurricane Pro, wants his shot at the Cruiserweight title.
Well, you know, AJ Rush earlier spoke to me about this, and he said that there's several people in this that he's never seen or not understand, have an opportunity to be in the ring with.
Oh!
And Mike Fresca is one of them, and I think Mike Fresca is a little taller than most cruiserweights, but
yeah, he is.
He's got the speed of the cruiserweight.
Oh, look at this!
Wow! And I think that height and all is going to give him an advantage in this.
the big key here, Jim, is how much did that first match with Shadows, what did it take out of Galactica? Can he handle the fresh man of Fresca?
Well, that's a good point, Coop.
Got some lucha libre type maneuvers here.
Well, Galactica does do lucha libre. I've seen him in the lucha matches before.
And I'll tell you what, anybody that paints half their face has to be off their rocker.
Maybe run out of paint.
Onto the floor here at the Civic Center.
Maybe run out of paint. You know.
The economy is that bad?
Well.
Oh,
wow.
Look out.
And see, that's that height advantage I was talking about earlier. You know, only somebody that tall can kick that high. A little short guy like Australia, I don't think he can kick past the second rope.
One thing we do know about this gentleman, he's trained most of his young career in the great state of Florida. Describes himself as very technical. Well, he's going to have to be more precise.
You know, technical is going to win you a lot of matches. But when you're in a match like this, a gauntlet match, your technical skills are not going to carry you.
I think you have to have a different perspective on this. I think you try to finish your opponent as quick as possible, Jim, because there's more coming out. Am I correct?
Absolutely.
Until we see the champion.
You are totally right on that one, Coop. And, you know, these guys don't get paid by the hour.
Well, I can't believe you told me that I'm totally right, so I'm going to like this on Facebook.
You should mark this down. One in a row, you were right. Fresca setting him up. Oh, and a dig. Double boot right in the chest of Mike Fresca. Oh, he didn't fall for it the second time, though.
Oh, nice move there. Nice counter. Oh, into the middle turnbuckle.
And Mike Fresca slowed down quite a bit. Covered him up. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, only 2 count. And you can't blame radio for that one.
Well, you can, but you not want to have to, but...
Okay, you shouldn't blame him for that one. It was Australia Galactica that was slow to cover him up. Let's see, he counted to 4. He has a 5 count to break.
This may be a good chance for Fresca here to take a couple of deep breaths, but he's waiting too long. Galactica's on the move.
And you can see that first match really did take a lot out of Galactica because he's moving a lot slower in this match.
Well, as Galactica, I don't know what galaxy you're from, but trust me, radio is not the man you want on your side. This is dangerous, Jim.
Oh, and he caught him. Oh, my goodness. He rolls over, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, my. I'm surprised by that. I thought he had him.
I really thought that was 3, Jim.
And look at this. Mike Fresca picking up Galactica like, what's he going to do with him? Oh, my goodness. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count again. Wow. And Mike Fresca is starting to get frustrated. Look at how he's looking at the referee. Getting verification. He got his shoulder up.
Uh-oh. Calling for a finisher.
I think he's had enough of playing with Galactica. Set him up. Holding him up. Oh, look at Galactica putting the knee to his head.
Oh,
roll him
up.
1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Wow, Galactica pulled that out of nowhere. And look at Mike Fresca. He is furious.
He's getting treated like a Bernie Sanders delegate.
Oh, my goodness.
Not a good debut for Fresca.
Well, I tell you, being in 1 match is going to wear you out. Now he's been in 2 matches. What's Galactica got left?
This can't bode well for Galactica. It just can't, Jim. Oh my goodness, a fan favorite.
The man from Silent Hill, Avarice.
going right at it. Now, this is kind of attitude you got to have for Avarice. I know he's a fan favorite, but you want to get this over as quick as possible, and he's got the right game plan. Something that Bill Belichick would do without having to peek through a curtain.
Well, you know, somebody deflated you on that one, didn't they?
Had to have.
Well, yeah, Avarice, no stranger to cruiserweight titles or matches or anything like that.
That's a veteran of this industry. Right
Absolutely.
There, this promotion. He knows how to win matches.
And he's got a coveted spot coming out at this point after he's already had 2 matches.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the odds aren't very good here for Galactica. They can't be.
There can't be. You're right. And Galactica started to slow down. You can see that. What's he trying to do? He's trying to about like a tarantula, or
I don't know what's going on. Some kind of spider move.
man, he's got it wrapped up. Look at it, crawling all over. Wow, that just took him right down, one boot to the face and stopped him. 2 masked men.
Like I said, I know Avarice is a fan favorite, but he's got to do what he's got to do to win this portion of the gauntlet and move on.
You're exactly right there. And if he doesn't win this part, you know, how many more opportunities will he have at a cruiserweight title? Oh, my goodness.
Galactica's back up.
Oh, big flying drop kick right off the top rope. And that took a lot out of Avarice. Oh, he got a foot on the rope, and that saved him.
The man from Silent Hill is going to have to figure out a new game plan here. He's going to have to think of something.
What's Galactica doing? You know, I'm not sure this is a wise move.
Me neither.
Avarice hanging onto that top rope. I'm thinking he's trying to prevent him from going over. But Galactica keeps pounding in the midsection. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Wow. And Galactica holding his back. That took Avarice, that took a lot of him, but Galactica laying and hardly moving at all.
He is in his 3rd consecutive gauntlet match right now. Very impressive.
Well, only a 2 count.
But the fresher man kicked out.
Well, you know, if it had been the other way around, I'm not sure Galactica could have kicked out of that.
No.
Well, I say one thing, it looks like he got a second win.
Oh, he does.
Galactica has sped back up. He, Oh, my. Wow. And what height did he get on that kick?
Oh!
He kicks in the midsection like that again. We're going to see what Avarice had for breakfast.
The crowd getting behind Galactica here. He's going to need to pull a finish out of a galaxy far, far away to continue. Going back to the top rope. I've noticed he's done this several times tonight.
Well, you know, he's a high flyer. That's where his element is. Out there. Way out there. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Galactica, Avarice looked like he's loading up the boot. Setting him up. Oh! Wow. Hovering, get him into big butterfly.
Oh!
Wow. And that's got to be it for Galactica. That is.
The Black Plague has returned to Hurricane Pro.
Well, after 3 matches, you can't be surprised. I mean, I'm impressed that he held up as well as he did for over 3 matches.
Great job by Avarice.
Even Avarice is giving applause for that, because that was a very impressive show from Galactica.
And now the champion has had all this time to sit in the back and watch all these wrestlers and take notes and do game plans, and he's more fresh. I find that hard to believe, and I'm going to have to talk to the new GM.
Well, there's Radio holding up the championship. The one that A.J. Rush has carried with him for 13 months, a fighting champion.
13 months. Hard to believe. As I said, the champion has got to sit back for the last
3 matches.
Yeah, and game plan against these guys. Who does he know in the front office that I don't?
Well, I don't want to go there. I think it's just what his spot lined up in the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have been number 1. He could have been number 5. I don't know. He just wound up getting number 4.
It's kind of like the LA Lakers getting the number 1 draft pick every year. Who's in charge of this thing?
Oh, wow. You know, AJ has been here at Hurricane Pro for a long time. In his 3rd title reign, 3-time champion.
Wow. You got to give a kid credit. You have to.
Well, you know, he was the champ for a long time, and he wound up having to give up the title because he got injured. He didn't lose it. He had to give it up. And he came back after his injury, had a couple of matches, and then he won the title back. And for the last 13 months has held that title. He's fought against a number of contenders.
I will say this, I am very impressed, almost a 3. I'm very impressed with what Hurricane Pro has been able to put together, this talented field of cruiserweights for this gauntlet match tonight for the cruiserweight strap.
Well, you know, tonight we have a big crowd tonight. It's indicative of all the work that Hurricane's put into this.
Oh, nice kick to the head.
And Hurricane Pro Wrestling strives to give you the very best in pro wrestling in Southeast Texas.
Oh, nice counter there.
Whoa, there we go. And there's the 3 count.
Now here's the question, Jim. Is there another competitor?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, there is. I know who the music of this cruiserweight. Yes,
yeah.
sir.
And you know, Jordan Jensen is a 2-time champion.
Multiple. I know that. He's held all kind of titles.
May even be a 3-time champion. You know, I know he's held the title many times.
And I tell you what, it's been over the last several months, this guy's attitude has gotten better. I like the fact.
I don't know if you could call it better. It's different.
You know, this guy, you know, cares about himself, doesn't care about these fans. They've turned on him. This guy used to be a tag team specialist. They turned on him, and now he's trying to get his cruiserweight title back.
Wait, now, I didn't notice you hear say anything bad about him coming out number 5 in the gauntlet. You know, as you said, sitting back in the back, waiting and resting, scouting.
Oh! Look out. Heads up. Oh!
Wow.
Now that's a veteran move there by Jordan Jensen.
That was heads up for sure. And Jensen, knowing this will probably be the very best opportunity he'll have to regain that title, is taking it to the champ, A.J. Rush. On the outside, and you know, every time they go outside, it's a dangerous situation between the rail and the hard floor, and frankly, some of these fans. Oh my goodness, a boot right to the head and face of A.J. Rush. What's he doing? He's getting him a ringside seat.
I don't know, but there's a gentleman out there with a belt. I guess he thinks he's a champion. Hopefully he bought that ticket to get in tonight. Oh, we're going out to the crowd here.
Oh, are they going to the snack bars at intermission already?
Oh!
Wow. My goodness.
Look out, nachos and popcorn going everywhere.
The referee trying to get them both back in the ring. Radio counting, trying to get Jordan Jensen back in the ring. Finally, he's starting to restore a little order.
I tell you what, AJ Rush has been a heck of a champion here, but it could be time for that cruiserweight belt to have a new identity.
Well, AJ Rush not going to give it up easily, I can tell you. Wow.
Quick as a cat.
Look on that top rope. Oh! Wow, covered him 1, 2. Wow. That was a half an inch from successful defense of his title. And look at Jordan Jensen.
He's out of it.
He's walking around. I'm not sure he knows where he's at right now.
Oh!
My goodness. And if Jensen had his brain scrambled before, he sure does now.
There's no padding, there's no mats, there's no anything on this floor, and I don't find that a very good deed by the champion to do that to Mr. Jensen.
What do you call it, an unsafe working environment?
Yes.
It's wrestling.
I wish I knew the number to OSHA.
Oh, once again, a 2 count. And look at JJ. He's surprised. He thought he had him on that one after all that.
Yeah, after he threw him down to the concrete surface, yeah.
But look at the back of AJ Rush. Wow, you can see some of the punishment he's already taken.
Look out. Oh, no.
Wow.
That'll slow the champ down.
Oh, only a 2 count. Oh, and Jensen just unloading. That's not technical at all. That's just an old-fashioned beating.
Well, when radio twice has not counted to 3, when Jensen has been on top, I'm sure it's going to upset Jensen. So he's got to go to different technical modes. This is about pro wrestling, doing what you got to do to get on top, and he's doing a good job now.
Oh, wow, look at that chop, and that took a lot out of the champ. Oh, my goodness. And that was probably not a smart move from Jensen.
Oh!
And AJ, the champ, always aware of what's going on. Oh,
His foot's on the rope.
I see that. And the referee saw it, too. He stopped the count.
And I think radio counts to 3 a little bit quicker when AJ Rush tries to go for a pin.
Are you really serious about that?
Not only does he have AJ Rush, the champion, the cruiserweight champion for 13 months to deal with, he's got radio, and he's got these fans who are non-appreciative of his talents.
And I bet you think the Russians are going through your email, too. Oh, and look at that. Nice move from the champ getting out of the way of that.
Oh, knee to the face.
Wow.
Oh!
And I don't know if AJ can get up from this.
This could be it.
1, 2, 3.
And it is!
We have a new champion here at Hurricane Pro Wrestling. Wow. You know, I'd say I'm surprised, but I'm not.
Well, I tell you what, he's made these fans happy tonight, and he's made me even happier. He's the new Cruiserweight champion. So long, AJ Rush, back of the line.
Well, I'll tell you what, Hurricane Pro Wrestling fans, that's our show tonight. We hope you enjoyed it. We're leaving tonight with a new Hurricane Pro Cruiserweight champion, Chad Cooper, Jim Dixon, and we look forward to seeing you back Hurricane Pro Wrestling next time.